When my parents moved to Canada from South Korea, they were both just embarking on their professional careers. Well, shortly thereafter, to their surprise, they found out they were having me. And although they were both well educated and highly efficient in their fields, their salaries were incomparable to their colleagues, being that they were newly immigrants. So how was adding a new family member going to affect them financially? In 2018, the average amount spent on diapers per week was around $70. So how about food, clothes? According to Heidi Stenhauer of MarketWatch, and I quote, in 2015, a typical middle-income American family spent $12,980 average during the first year of a newborn's life. And bulk of that was for childcare. Why? Because mothers are forced back into the workplace simply due to the fact that they cannot afford to take the time off. Fortunately for my parents, the Canadian government not only mandates parental leave, but offers compensation as well. In the United States, the picture is very different. Out of 193 countries in the United Nations, only 3 do not offer paid parental leave, the United States being one of them. It is also the only industrialized nation that does not do so. Needless to say, this puts many families in an unsolvable situation. Paid parental leave is necessary, and it should be required by law in the United States. So let's say you just had a baby who unfortunately needs special attention, and because you need to return to work, your newborn's care is placed in the hands of someone else, most likely a stranger. How does this affect the physical and mental state of your newborn, and also of you? Today, I'll discuss why paid parental leave is necessary, outline solutions to satisfy this need, how implementing these solutions can benefit family, and how finally you can call for change. So to start off with, why is the United States, a nation known for its innovation, economic, and social advancements, insufficient when it comes to parental leave policies? The U.S. does not guarantee parental leave for a majority of its workers. However, under the Family and Medical Leave Act, parents are allowed 12 weeks off, but without income. 12 weeks without income. Think about that. Remember, nearly 80% of families in the United States live paycheck to paycheck. And according to an article in USA Today, 1 in 4 new moms go back to work a mere 10 days after childbirth. So nevertheless, whether it's 12 weeks or 2 weeks, the common factor here is that there is no pay. In almost 50% of two-parent households, both parents work full-time. And in 40% of families with children, the mother is the sole provider. So aside from the financial burden, how does this affect the newborn? According to research, there's a strong correlation between paid parental leave and child survival. The infant mortality rate in the United States is twice that of Sweden. Sweden's parental leave policy offers parents 480 days off, receiving 80% of their wage, at which they can utilize any time before the child is 8 years old. A national campaign called Paid Leave for the United States found that 10 additional weeks of paid leave can reduce infant mortality by as much as 10%. This fact alone should be a reason to demand for both paid and extended leave. When Norway changed from 12 weeks of unpaid leave to 18 weeks of paid leave, a variety of benefits in child achievement and development and health was noted. Babies who are breastfed are at low risk of infection, asthma, and sudden infant death syndrome. Paid maternal leave would increase the rate and extend the duration of breastfeeding. For mothers, studies have shown that returning to work too early does contribute to postpartum depression. Well, how about the fathers? There's a clear indication that fathers who took time to bond with their newborns were more likely to be involved in their child activities in the future. For these reasons, the United States needs to implement a policy to offer paid parental leave. And it can work, judging by the benefits it has brought the countries that do so. So hopes for change on the federal level has not progressed much, but states like California have taken measures into their own hands. In addition, private companies are also implementing paid parental leave. However, the benefits are for higher income employees, where a majority who fall below the average income do not receive anything while on leave. As a nation, there has been an overwhelming support for paid family leave. With this in mind, of course, there are those that ask questions like, how is this good for the economy? Well, offering paid maternity leave can have a positive impact on the economy, and in fact, actually boost it. Women are less likely to leave their jobs, and when they do return, productivity increases. And according to Audrey Goodson of Working Mother, women who get paid leave are 93% more likely to return than those that don't. The benefit extends far beyond economics. Children are less likely to develop illness, to drop out of high school, and have a better overall parent relationship. So, as a final point, why are we in America not doing this? It's time for workers, mothers, parents to make some noise, and the government needs to listen. We are the only high-income nation that does not protect mothers and fathers in the workforce. Let us not forget that bringing a child into this world should be one of the happiest moments in life, and parents should be able to take the time to care for and enjoy their newborn without having to worry about paying bills, end up on food stamps, or worse, lose their jobs. Paid parental leave in the United States is necessary. It will not only help the economy and its image, but strongly benefit the health of children, of women, and aid in stronger family relations and values.